Hello, my name is Vinson. I'm the counselor at the junior high. I'm talking to you today because as a fifth grader, you will soon be coming to the junior high campus. And at the junior high, things are a little bit different than they are at the elementary. At the elementary, you've always had your classes given to you. You've never really had any thought about what you're going to take. But at the junior high, you actually have some say in that. You get to choose. Do you want regular classes? Do you want advanced classes? You get to choose an elective, which is kind of a fun class. And we have a lot of electives that you can choose from. Some of the things that you'll be able to do, we're going to go through in this little PowerPoint. And it's going to tell you classes that you have to take and things like that and some other little information. So let's get started. Okay, you're going to end up getting one form in paper from your teacher. The other one is available online where you can review it with your parents, and it has all the descriptions of the classes, and it's the course catalog. It's a course description guide. It will be posted on the Livingston Junior High webpage, and you'll be able to go in there and download it and look through, and it has all kinds of information in it that you'll need to know for junior high and picking your classes. The other one will actually be on a pink piece of paper, and it's going to be the course request. You're going to put your name on it, your lunch number, and you're going to tell me what campus you're coming from. Then you're going to get to choose some classes. For some of our classes, you have some that you have to take and some that you get to choose. On your course selection sheet, once you get those, you're going to have to turn those in to your teacher by February 19th. Everybody has to fill one out, and if you're not sure for what to sign up for junior high, your parents or you can email me or call at the junior high and I can answer any questions. Some of the things you have to take are ELA, your language arts. You have to take a math, a science, a social studies. We have a class called study skills. What this class is for, if you need to finish some work, you can do it in there. If you need a little extra help from a teacher, you can get it during that time. It's kind of it's an easier class just to help you be successful. You also have to take a PE class in 6th grade. Then it's time for your electives. You have to have at least a year of fine arts, and we can get that through art or band. This is the first year you get to participate in band. You get to learn how to play an instrument and what band is all about. You can do that starting in 6th grade. If you want to be in band in high school, you have to start in 6th grade and be in it throughout junior high. But if band is not your thing, that's no big deal. We have an art class that is a great art class. You do all kinds of things in there. And that's one of those classes that you have to take in 6th grade if you don't take band. Okay? We have different levels of classes for our math and our reading. We have regular classes, just like you would be at elementary, but we also have advanced classes that give you a little more challenge, and it's a little faster pace. So if you have good grades and you like working hard, an advanced class may be for you. If you are already identified as GT, and if you are, you know you are. If you're not, you don't know what I'm talking about right now, but that's okay. But if you are GT, you can take a GT ELA class, and you can do different things for your GT classes there. Okay, if you're currently being screened for GT, don't sign up for it. If you qualify for GT, we can go ahead and put you in at a later time. Okay? PE is required for 6th grade. I've already said that, but I'm going to reinforce that. But you also need to know that it is a participation class. If you don't participate in PE, you can get a failing grade in PE in junior high. Okay, so you make sure you participate and do what the PE teachers tell you. Okay, our electives. Some things you need to remember when you do your elective. You can have some classes that are just one semester, which is from either August to December or January to May. Or some of those classes are August to May. There's no change at mid-year. These are the electives that we have for 6th graders. We have art. It's a one-semester course, so you would have it one part of the year and then you would get another elective at the other part of the year. We have theater arts. It's also a one semester course. We have a computer tech, which is kind of an introductory to computers. There's some typing and different things like that. Career Portals is another one semester course. This one explores different career options there are, as well as some college and university information. Then we also have an introductory to choir. This is a one semester course, and if you love to sing and you think you may want to take some choir courses later on, take choir to see if it's what you would want to do. And then with band, it is a 4-year course. This is something you would also meet with the band directors, and you would figure out what instrument would be best for you. Is it percussion? Is it horns? Is it brass? Is it woodwinds? They would work with you to figure out which instrument would be best for you to play if you are interested in learning how to play an instrument. How do you request a course? That's where the pink form comes in. You have to sign up for an ELA, a math, a science, a social studies, PE, and study skills. When you get your pink form, you'll notice that some of those classes already have a check mark in them because there's no options for those classes. The ones that have the options are for the advanced, the GT or regular for ELA, and advanced or regular for math. And then for PE, you get to tell me if you're boys PE or girls PE. That way it helps me know which one to put you in. Then over on the right side, it has the electives listed. We have the year-long elective, which is band, and then we have our semester electives. What you're going to do on this side is you're going to number the elective in the order you want. Whichever one you want, the absolute most, you're going to make it a number 1. What you're okay with, if you don't get number 1, is going to be number 2. And the one that you'll settle for if you can't get one of the others is number 3. And you're going to write that number beside the 3 choices that you would love to take next year. Then down at the bottom, you're going to sign it and date it. And you're going to get your parents to sign and date it. And that also lets me know that your parents are okay with the choices that you've made. Now, it's very important to keep in mind when you're doing your course selections that we use these sheets in a lot of ways. Not only does it make your schedule for next year, but it also helps us figure out how we're going to run our schedule at the junior high. If we have a class that doesn't have anybody that wants it, we don't offer that class, so we need to know if you're interested in it. So we look at those numbers to know what classes we're going to offer, okay? And when we make your schedule, we do our very, very best to give you that number 1 choice you have for your elective. But sometimes it doesn't work out right. It doesn't work with your schedule, and we just can't make it work, or the classes fill up. So we'll try to get that first choice, but sometimes we have to do your second or third choice. Now, this is the most important thing. If you do not turn in that pink course selection request form by the 19th, it's a due date, then I don't know what classes you want, so I get to pick your classes. And I may not pick the classes you want. So it's very important that you turn those in by the 19th. That way, I know what you want, and I can do my best to give that to you. Okay? Now, I know you have a lot of questions about 6th grade. Some of those we'll answer at a later date, or your teachers may even be able to answer them for you. If you have a question that they can't answer, or you just really can't wait to find out the answer to, send me an email or get your parents to call me. My email address is rvinson@livingstonisd.com. And my phone number is 936-328-2120, and my extension is 6014. Now, I know that's hard to remember, so you can also find my contact information on the Livingston Junior High website. I'm the only counselor at the junior high, so all you got to do is look for the counselor. Don't forget, all the pink forms are due by February 19th.